So Voidwalker has always been like one of my favorite Destiny classes. Nezarec Sin has also been like one of my favorite looking exotics, and it's been, I think, it's either Launch or Curse of Osiris, I can't remember, and not received any changes over the years. We're finally in a place where like it feels good to use thanks to the addition of the Recluse with its perk combo. Void 3.0 has specifically on Warlock hasn't felt as good as the other Void 3.0 subclasses. No matter how many times you have to put Buff Devour in your title or in your thumbnail, like I did like 3 or 4 years ago, wearing Nezarec Sin in that thumbnail. I'll try and put it up on the screen. Devour hasn't been that good survivability wise because you have to keep getting kills in in-game content, and that's pretty hard to do in GMs and stuff like that. But I think finally we're getting somewhere where it's doable. Most Voidwalker builds also contain the Briar Binds for Child of the Old Gods, weaken stuff, or Controverse Hordes just for like basically free grenades every time. We'll go over Nezarec Sin and what it does. So Nezarec Sin's perk is called Abyssal Extractors. Whenever you do void damage kills, it increases your ability energy recharge rate. How this works is, when you get a void kill from either your weapons or your abilities, you get the buff of Abyssal Extractors for 2.5 seconds. When Abyssal Extractors is active, your recharge rate for your grenade and melee is up by 300%, and your super and your class ability are up by 200%. So it's not like a chunk of energy you get, it's like its natural recharge rate increases by 300 or 200%. So if you're at tier 10 discipline like I am, your natural recharge rate is at 1 minute and 16. If you just use Abyssal Extractors, that will bring that down to a third, which is like 20 seconds, like 23 seconds or something. I can't do the math, but you get the point. You should also note, the more kills you get while the Abyssal Extractors is active, it increases the timer on it up to a max of 20 seconds. So you can keep it up for a long time as long as you're getting void kills. Let's go over the actual subclass. I play with Slover Bomb, and grenade of choice is Vortex Grenade. I don't think there's any reason to run any other grenade on Void ever, apart from maybe suppressors for very niche stuff, but like every other Void grenade is pretty bad. And then for aspects, Chaos Accelerant, which lets you charge your grenade by holding it. And in case of Vortex Grenades, what that does is it makes it bigger and last longer. And then our other aspect is going to be Feed the Void. Whenever you get a Void ability kill of any kind through your grenade, melee, or super, it triggers Devour. In case you don't know what Devour does, whenever you have Devour active and you get a kill, it instantly brings you back to full HP. And very important for this build, it grants you a little bit of grenade energy on top of that. And then obviously when you get another kill, it refreshes your Devour timer as well. So for our fragments, we've got Echo of Persistence, which is all of your void buffs have increased duration. This is invisibility, overshield, and Devour. Echo of Remnants. Now this is a flexible one. This is just the one I prefer, but this just makes your grenades last longer. The other ones that I kind of like on here is Undermining if you won the weekend, which could be pretty useful. The other one you could run is Expulsion. Just whenever you kill someone with a void ability, super, melee, or grenade, they explode for a bit more. And then this is very important. This can be super important. Echo of Instability, which is whenever you get a grenade kill, it gives you volatile rounds to your void weapons, making them basically have free extra explosion damage when they kill something, and also grants anti-barrier to all your void weapons. This is super useful, and you'll have this up like 70 to 80% of the time. And the last one is Echo of Starvation. This is another way to trigger Devour, which is just simply picking up an orb of power will grant you Devour. We're going to be making lots of orbs of power because they are super useful in everything we do. For your stats, you just want tier 10 result. You just want this on basically every PvE build. Directly correlates to more health. And discipline, again, your discipline is directly multiplicatively like percentage increased by Nezarec Sin. So you want this as high as you can get it. I've got tier 6 recovery, which I think is about the least I would ever go. And then for my helmet mods, I have Harmonic Siphons, Lower Void Multi-Kills, grant Orbs of Power, and again, that'll help us proc Devour. And then Ashes to Assets, which gives us more super energy on our grenade kills with our big charged overpowered grenades. I just had 1 energy left, so I put Powerful Friends on because the well user in your squad, in your fire team, will highly appreciate you using this. For gauntlets, obviously we've got Firepower, which is grenade kills will get us an Orb of Light, feeding into Devour, which again feeds into our grenade energy, which also feeds into Nezarec Sin. I also have Momentum Transfer just for the melee cooldown because we're going to be throwing a lot of grenades, so I was like, might as well bump that melee regen up a little bit. And again, I just had 1 point left over for Fast Forward. You can throw your grenades further, grenade build, kind of makes sense. Your chest plate, just run whatever razor mod you need for the activity you're running. This is completely whatever. And then on my boots, I've already just started doing this, and it's like not running a ability increase and just going straight triple void weapon surge. So if you run 3 weapon surge mods, you get a 33% increase to all my void damages, which will be my energy weapon and my heavy weapon. And with the amount of orbs that we're making through the siphon, through firepower, and obviously super as well, and everyone else in the fire team is gonna be making a bunch of orbs. This is basically up like 70% of the time. Like this is a free 33% damage increase. Again, this stacks with any weapon buffs you have on your weapons. This is really good, especially on the energy weapon that we're gonna be showing, because I feel like the energy weapon that I've been using has been like is a little bit underpowered, but this helps bring that up a lot, plus a heavy. And then for class item, got bomber. So if I do need that little bit of extra grenade energy, we can just slap down the rift. And the same with some extra melee energy on the rift going down. And then time dilation, you could swap this out for a Reaper maybe. I'm not a huge Reaper believer, because I think, partially because I play Warlock and I barely use my rift. I'm a bad Warlock. Let's go over to the weapons. Now the key weapon that really sealed around like me liking this Void again has been one of the less talked about brave weapons in Recluse, and that's because up until this brave weapons, the only void SMG that had Demolitionist, which I was looking for, was Unforgiven from Duality. I do have a demo Dragonfly roll to this, not a demo Frenzy, which is probably the best roll you can get on it, but I really don't like it. I don't know what it is about it. It's like the stability on it or something. I don't know what it is. You know when you just get a gun and it feels ass to shoot? That's why I have been using Recluse. Now I don't have the exact roll that I want. I've been using this Repulsor Brace Frenzy roll. The preferred one would be Repulsor Brace with Desperate Measures. And I was just talking about Demolitionist and wanting to avoid SMG with Demolitionist, but luckily for us, Indomitability, the origin trait on the brave weapons, means that whenever you get a kill with any of these light weapons whilst you're on a light subclass, like with like Void, you get a little bit extra grenade energy. And again, we've got lots of things feeding back into grenade energy, which feeds back into Devour, which feeds back into our Abyssal Extractors, which is helping our super, is literally 2-timesing our super regenerate. Plus all the orbs you're making, it basically means you can get your super back twice as quick. So obviously with Repulsor Brace, you can get that Void Overshield. If an enemy is volatile from volatile rounds and you kill them, you get an Overshield. And plus, if you got Devour, you're getting your health back, so you get your health instantly back, plus an Overshield. Desperate Measures is a new damage perk added. So whenever you get a weapon kill, Desperate Measures will give you a 10% damage bonus. Or if you get a melee or grenade kill, you get 20% bonus damage. And these can stack on top of each other to a maximum of 30% extra damage. So basically you need to get either 2 grenade kills with 1 grenade, or a grenade kill plus a weapon kill. Charged and uncharged melee kills work to get this bonus too. So just 1 punch to kill something will get you 20% free bonus. But if you times that with the 33% void damage, you're actually getting a 1.73 damage increase on Recluse, as long as the Void Surge is active and you've got a grenade kill plus a weapon kill. And if you're just killing things, that's a lot. This is just basically free extra damage on this build, because you're just throwing grenades everywhere. So this is free 20%, which is above Frenzy's 15% at the very least, just from 1 grenade kill. For heavy weapon, I've just been using Commemoration until 2 hours ago. I got this Rampage Onslaught one, the Void Surge bonus added onto this, plus any damage perk you have. So Rampage is 33%, but then also you could have Rampage plus Killing Tally plus the Void Surge, which I don't even know what all that adds up to, but basically it would be way above like 2 times damage. It's Transit because it's also Void. I've just been running a lot of Onslaught, and switching to this for the boss rooms is just not that good because you can't get Envious Assassin all the way up. And then obviously that leaves you an exotic. I've just been using Conditional Vanity or Witherhoard. You can really use anything you want in this top slot, whatever. I've just been switching between these two just because I find them fun. Yeah, I've just been excited for Voidwalker to be good again, and it feels nice for the first time basically for the first time since like year 1D1. I really enjoyed Voidwalker by then, and it's never felt that good since. This feels finally like a Voidwalker build that can be used at like end game without like sucking, without like feel like you're throwing. Well, and Strand are still way better. Oh, and like and subscribe.
Vanguard, if they want better fighters on the front lines, they need to to give me time.
I finally got it. I finally got it.